Brendan Mortensen here at Prince George's Stadium, joined by Orioles prospect Enrique Bradfield Jr. Enrique, it was great to see you at the block party. I think maybe the fan that you played MLB The Show with was less happy to see you on the sticks, it sounds like.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to give him a good run, but my instincts took over, and I'm a competitor at heart, so I had to do my thing.
Yeah, competitive spirit takes over everywhere, right? Yeah. We talked to you at Sarasota, knew you would put on some weight this offseason. That was a big point of emphasis for you. What was the diet like? We talked to Jackson Holliday. It sounded like he was eating a lot of ground beef. I mean, what was the plan there for you?
I guess not as much ground beef as Jackson, but it was pretty good. Honestly, I tried to eat pretty clean, cut out all the fast food, just the snacking and stuff like that, making sure I was getting good meals in, making sure I was fueling my body. So it was a little bit of everything, but I would definitely say it was more clean. It wasn't a dirty bulk by any measures. Have I tried that before? Yeah, and I don't recommend it, but I put in a lot of time and effort into making sure I was putting the right things in my body and just kind of staying on top of it. It's more so being consistent with the times that I'm eating at and how many meals I'm eating, more so a bigger measure than what I'm putting in my body as well.
Did you realize that getting bigger and stronger would make you break some drivers on the golf course or what?
I think that's just a product of me being a bad golfer. And, I got a nice new driver, and it didn't last me very long. So I guess I'll see if I can get another one.
Yeah, that might be a good plan there rather than trying to put it back together somehow, right? So, as I said, we talked in Sarasota about some of your off-season goals, and we know that getting bigger and stronger is going to turn you into a different hitter. What kind of hitter are you hoping to be this year?
To be honest, I just want to be able to hit the ball how I want to and when I want to. I want to be able to match velocity, to match different pitch shapes, and just be adjustable to a lot of different pitches. Give the pitchers and the defense a hard time. So if I'm hitting line drives in the gap, if I'm spraying the ball around the yard, obviously, if somebody grooves me a good pitch and I'm ready for it, I can get a hold of it and send it away. But I'm just going to be able to be myself. I'm going to take the walks. I'm going to steal a lot of bases. I'm going to play a small ball. I'm going to bunt a lot. You can expect to see that, and I've been able to work on that a decent amount in this off season and camp. So I'm definitely excited to kind of just being a complete hitter and being able to do a little bit of everything.
Now that your time at Big League Camp is over, what do you feel like you took from that experience?
I took a lot of experience, being around those guys and that coaching staff, a ton of experience from every person and a lot of different aspects as well. So just being able to sit back, observe these guys who have been doing it for a really long time. They're doing it, and they're still doing it at a really high level. They're going to do it at a high level for a long time. So the faster I can get acclimated and be able to pick up the process of how they do things, just kind of knowing themselves, each person, and what they need, I can kind of pick things from some guys and take that in and add it to my own regimen.
And how nice is it for you to, you're in one organization, but you're getting a lot of different things coaching-wise from big league coaches, from minor league coaches. How valuable is that?
Oh, it's incredibly valuable. In this game, you're always learning. You're always looking for the next thing to kind of help you keep getting better and keep developing as a player. And that's never going to change. I could be in the big leagues for 10, 15 years, and I'm still going to be learning at that point in my career, whether it's from guys who have been around or some younger guys who are more mature and can really figure some things out. So there's always something to learn from in this game. This game, you're never a finished product and you're never a finished player, so until you're done, of course. But, I want to just be able to take that and just run with it. The experience was great for me. It's just now getting out there and doing it on a nightly basis that I'm looking forward to the most.
Were there any particular conversations that stood out to you and ones that you try to keep in mind?
Yeah, definitely. I had a lot of good conversations. Jordan Westberg helped me out bunting one day, him and Taryn. We were out there just dropping down some bunts, and I was getting some perspective on what it's like for them as a third baseman. What are they looking for when they know a guy can probably put down a bunt in that spot. So I was like, how do they defend it? What angles do they take? Because that gives me a better idea of how I'm going to be successful. I got a chance to sit down and talk to Sed as well, and just to be able to talk to him about what spring training looks like for him as he's got older and he's got more experience, how that process has changed, things he does, his routines and stuff like that. So just being able to have these conversations with established guys who are great people, they're great players, they're good clubhouse leaders, and that's probably the biggest thing that I've been able to take away.
What do you feel like some of your biggest goals are starting the season here in Bowie?
I really haven't said any. I just want to go out there and I want to be a part of a good team. This is a great clubhouse. We have a lot of great personality in this clubhouse. We've had a lot of fun in a very short period of time that we've been kind of playing together in spring training. So to be able to take the field with these guys, learn from the coaching staff, everybody's keeping it light. We're having a good time. We're just excited to go out there and compete and win some games. So that's where my mind is.
You mentioned Cedric being such a leader in that clubhouse and mentioned the great clubhouse you have here. Do you feel like that's kind of a similar role that you can take on?
I do. I feel like I can take on that role and be a leader. That's something that I feel like fits for what I see for myself and what I envision. I know I probably have some traits of that type of player and person. And, I just want to be able to have fun, just go out there, be a good teammate, help these guys, and learn from them as well, and just go out there and be a part of a group. There's nothing better than being a part of a good team that has a lot of fun.
Light's still really green for you on the bases?
Oh, every day. That won't change at all. So I'm looking forward to getting out there and running again.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it too. Thanks, man.
Oh, thank you.